Welcome back to another video and welcome back to another weigh-in update from my car. If it's your first time here, my name is Beck. Thank you so much for joining me. So things, I don't need to explain. You know that things are pretty busy at the moment and I'm trying to just do things when I can, and sometimes that will involve me filming from the car. So as long as you don't mind, I don't mind. I mean, it's the same content. I'm saying the same things as I would be had I be sat in my bedroom or my kitchen or wherever it is I usually do them. But obviously, I mean, I could have done it at home this morning, but because people were up and about and moving around, it was just easier to do it on my way to work. So that's what I decided to do. And I mean, you've seen, I think this is my second week of balanced eating. I want to say mindful eating. Some are saying intuitive eating. So whatever you want to call it, that is what I'm doing. I'm trying to incorporate plenty of fruit and veg, a lot more than I have been having. And it's been going really well. I mean, you've obviously noticed from some of my meals, because some of the comments I've seen have been lovely, saying about my positivity. And yes, I'm definitely feeling really positive about it. And I think that also makes a big difference, just because if I'm feeling positive, then my mindset is positive, and just by that, it's definitely making a massive difference. So for me, things have been going really well. I mean, I've really put extra effort in than what I had been prior to starting this, because I'm well aware that things, I'd let them slip, and I was quite honest about that, and you would have seen that anyway. So the last couple of weeks I've changed the way that I've been eating, and while it's not been sort of pure plant-based, because that is not how I want to eat, I want to do something that works for me. And as long as I'm incorporating that fruit and veg balance, or salad as it were as well, because I'm having lots of salads, I'm absolutely fine with that, because I want this to be long term for me. So I don't want to do something that is going to be a flash in the pan, and then when I finished it, I'm just going to pile the weight back on. However slowly it comes off, I'm willing for that to happen, because like I say, I want this to be a continuous journey. Then this needs to be my lifestyle change, as it were. So hence why I've changed the way that I've previously eaten. So does that make sense? I hope it does. So for me now, this last 2 weeks, I mean, I didn't have a bad loss at all last week. It was going to be interesting for me to see how this week did pan out, because on the weekend after I'd weighed, I had a takeaway. We did go out for a meal in the week. But like I say, it needs to be about the balance, and that's key. And the other thing that is key is my mindset. And I feel like I'm definitely in the right frame of mind at the moment. And like I say, I hope it's been showing, because I got on the scales this week. I'm even incorporating lots of different things. So it wasn't just the meals out. There was a day where I had 2 treats. I mean, I know it's not massive, but I had a donut. I had a bit of cinnamon tear and share bun thing. And I did come in with a loss. Not a massive loss. But again, I'm taking the scenic route. This is a marathon, it's not a sprint. And I lost ½ a pound without beating around the bush, because obviously I'm on my way to work, as you can tell, because I'm in the car. So ½ a pound for me, I mean, going back to when I was doing Slimming World in the beginning of calorie counting, I was getting lots of ½ pound losses. And I think the first couple of times I got them, I was a bit like, ugh. But then, do you know what? I thought ½ a pound, that's almost a block of butter. That's a big thing. It really is. ½ a pound of fat in a week. Don't ever be disappointed with that, because I used to be, and I shouldn't have been. I am now really happy that I've lost that half. It's going the right way. It's going where I want it to be going. It's gone. So let me show you my book, which means, and I was a little bit happy when I wrote this, actually. So I'm going to show you my book. And that is, so 17.7 for me this week. And that is a 3 stone total loss since I started in January of 2020. And 4 stone 3 since I was at my heaviest. So I was really happy with that, and I'm happy. Do you know what? If I lose half a pound a week for the rest of this year, then I'm happy with that too. Really, I really will be, because if you think how much that would add up to, I know some people say 1 or 2 pounds a week is what you should be aiming for, and that would be brilliant. Don't get me wrong, I would not knock that at all, but I'm happy with half a pound as well. Yeah. So I'm going to carry on the way that I have been doing, because I did say in the beginning I was going to give this, I think, at least a month, and that's what I'm going to carry on doing. And I'm hoping that by giving it the time that I'm giving it, by doing what I'm doing, making those little swaps and just choosing healthier things sometimes. And I'm not saying I do it all the time, because this needs to work for me as well. So that is what it's all about. It needs to work for you. You need to be, and I think that's why I feel so positive about it, because I'm finding it works for me. I'm really enjoying doing it, and it shows, I think, and that's why I feel so passionate about it and positive about it. Not passionate, well, I suppose passionate as well, but positive is what I meant to say. So I do feel positive about it, because if I can carry on doing this and I can knock a couple of pounds off a month, I will be absolutely thrilled to do that, because slow and steady wins the race. I'm doing lots of, what are they called? I can't even think of the word of them. Let me think. I can't think of the word for them. Sayings. There we are. I'm quoting lots of things. Little quotes. There we are. That's what I'm thinking of. So, yeah. And this is, like I say, I'm going into week 3 now. So I'm just going to carry on doing what I have been doing. I have increased, I don't want to say my exercise. I've increased, well, yeah, my exercise, because I'm going on walks. And I haven't done that for a long time, and I should have. I'm still doing my 7-day workout challenge from Lucy Wyndham Reid. I'll link that below if anybody is curious, because in the last couple of videos, that I've said it in, people have asked about it. And do you know what? I love doing that as well. It's 7 minutes out of my day. I do it when I wake up in the morning, so I haven't got to think throughout the day, oh, I got to get that done. It just sets you up for the day. It gets me, I think, I mean, does it does it really? Well, no, it will. It'll release endorphins, which I think is all to do with how you feel throughout the day. And that's probably why it's having such a big positive effect on me as well, because I'm thinking, well, if I've done that in the morning, then it's going to be easy for me to continue eating like I have been, and not want to make those little slip-ups like I was doing. So yeah, I'm going to carry on doing this and carry on doing the exercise. Obviously, I'm going to keep you updated, and I will see you next week if you are only here for weigh-in. Otherwise, there will be a couple of videos throughout the week of what I eat in a day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've all had a lovely, lovely weekend. I hope you all had the losses, gains, maintains, whatever it is that you're doing that you've wanted. And if you haven't, obviously, do not let it get you down, because every day is a fresh start. Every meal is a fresh start. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much.